Welcome to High Oracle's Reiki Spiritual Healing Channel. And so I have been seeing a lot of the good types of omens. You know, I've been seeing these omens, numbers, I've been seeing signs. And they are signs that we are moving forward in life, that we are overcoming obstacles, and that we are no longer, in that grieving state of, opining after people that, we can no longer be in proximity to, we can no longer have in our lives because of their title, because of their behavior, because they are spiritual narcissists. Okay, so these are some of the good signs that I'm going to give you, and some of the numbers that I have been seeing. The first one is the 555. So that number it means that we're going to change. We're going to change very rapidly, at a rapid rate. It also means that, the angels are with us, urging us on to give the gratitude and be thankful for the change of God moving us away from certain entities. Okay? And I seen, with that 555, I seen 5 ants. When you're seeing ants, that means that you're moving forward. You're going to move very soon. The chosen ones are moving out of our old timeline into our new timeline. We're walking through those doors, and we're having the special benefits. We're coming intact with our mind, with our clarity, with our discernment, with our grace. Okay? And we're walking through these doors with humility, that we are thankful for being brought from one stage to the next, that we have learned lessons from that old stage of, wanting our family members, people that were pretending friends, wanting to go to work for those jobs, and they don't mean you any well. They want to pay you the less. They want you to be enslaved to them. So we're moving out of that timeline, out of that phase, and we're walking with humility into our next stage, and we are walking with grace. So after that, I saw it was like some ants, and the ants and the spiders have really just been messing with me. They just really love me. They want to get on me, and they want to get on my pants. They want to get on my shirt and crawl around, and then I have to get them off of me. And I don't really like touching bugs because I might smash them. So, I kind of just brush them away. But I saw the spider, and it was building a web. And I kept seeing 888, and it was a white spider. So, we're having, money coming towards us. We're having, infinite downloads coming to us. We're having the power that God has given to us. We're walking into abundance and prosperity. Okay? Then I saw again those a line of ants. A line of ants. So I'm seeing 555, 888, 815. Okay, so these are the numbers that I'm seeing associated with these ants. Okay, so now I had to go and bring this part of it up. I've been seeing the winged animals. And I was wondering why I kept seeing pigeons. I saw the pigeons. That means a divine message is coming to us. When you're seeing pigeons, they're closely related to doves. Those are like doves. Okay, so divine messages are coming. I kept hearing them cooing. So yes, divine messages are definitely coming our way, in order to help us elevate, in order for us to work on ourselves for this next level. Okay? Then I saw, some monarch butterflies. Those monarch butterflies, I saw a couple of those, and I saw two of the small white butterflies, and they were trying to mate. Okay, so I've been seeing 111333. Okay, so when you're seeing those owls, I saw an owl also. You know, when you're seeing owls, then you have to make sure that you're understanding what you're seeing, because as an indigenous person, owls can also mean that an ending is coming, that death is coming. So, you know, death doesn't always mean that someone is going to be unalive. It can mean the death of old behaviors, old mindsets, you know what I'm saying, old relationships. As I'm saying, we're walking away from those old relationships. Okay, but it is definitely, as an indigenous person, that wisdom is coming with you wherever God is sending you to. You will be bestowed wisdom upon you, you know, either through, you know, divine messaging, or, you know, through, you know, people that God has sent, a person that God has sent and inserted in your life for your benefit, for your upgrade. Okay, so this is a great message that I'm giving to you about these omens, about these spiritual animals, about what I have been seeing, that this is the greatest message. This is our time in order to embrace what God has given us, to embrace our gifts, to use them for the benefit of, you know, mankind, to use them for our benefit. And to most of all, you know, make sure that we're working on ourselves to know how to apply them to ourselves and situations that we may encounter in the future, that we're prepared. Okay, that we're prepared. So, you know, I have been doing, like I say, a lot of work behind the scenes. You know, I still have to go and wash tomorrow. I got to go wash clothes. I still got to do my regular everyday things, but I've been handling business with you guys behind the scenes, and I'm still working on those cleanses and washes for the collective, for the chosen ones that want to sever negative energy after you have come in contact with those clients. So this is a part of those omens that we have been seeing. There are a lot of good things that's coming to us. Okay, I've been seeing some bees. It's that time of year. I've been seeing some bees hanging around. So also, bees is also a sign of prosperity and abundance. So I didn't get any kind of negative energies from these signs that I was getting, but I was getting, you know, 222. That balance is here for us. I kept seeing 222 on some of my posts. So, you know, balance is definitely here for us. We need to balance ourselves. We need to know how to balance our gifts. We need to know how to balance our blessings. Okay, so that we can walk into this abundance. We're prepared for whatever God is sending. We're prepared for the person that God is sending us, you know, to be around us, to elevate us. And so this is why I have been seeing these numbers. I have been seeing these signs, because they need that type of, you know, clarity. A lot of the chosen ones need this type of clarity, because a lot of you have experienced these signs and numbers, these birds, these insects. They are signs when they keep coming around you, when they're just on your car and they won't leave you alone. The bee flies in here and then he went back out. The ant came in here and then he went back out. I got him out of here. I couldn't catch the spider because he was too fast. But I caught him one time. I put him in a little cup. I throwed him out the window. I thought he was gone. He came back in here. Okay, so that's a sign of abundance. That's a sign of abundance. And that's what we want to make sure, that we are recognizing the signs of God when he sends those signs. You know, that 111, we're starting something new. We're starting something new. And so you can always look up these types of signs and omens. You can look them up in your holy books. You can look them up on the internet to get their meaning, or you can reach out to me for the meanings of these types of, you know, spiritual animals that you're seeing, those numbers as signs. Okay, those signs and synchronicities. You can reach out to me at www.highoracle.com. And I got one more, that I had a couple of clients reach out to me and say that they were seeing different types of, you know, angels. You know, they were seeing different types of angels, you know, when they sleep, when they wake up in the morning, they were, you know, when they get into their car, they were seeing different types of angels. So that is also a sign of a divine messenger is coming your way. You're being guided. You have spiritual protection. And I thank all of you who have reached out to me, who are supporting me. I thank all of you who have booked your consultations, who have booked your prayers, who have booked the your candle cleansing sessions. I thank all of you for that, and I really appreciate all of your support. So please, I hope you received this message. Please like, share, and subscribe to me. You can book your one-on-one life coaching session or your video chat session. Like, share, and subscribe to me. Donate to me so we can keep our channel going. And make sure that you're booking your consultations or life coaching sessions at www.highoracle.com. I'm High Oracle, Reiki spiritual healer. Assalamu alaikum.